girl that be on TikTok be like, what's going on? Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So as you read by the title, girl, we doing our first chit chat video, take 3. I did this 3 times. This is now the 3rd time of me filming it, and it just did not meet my standards of, you know, content I wanted to necessarily put out. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix my hair. So yeah, we're gonna do it again and hope this is the right one for me. So, because you're supposed to make content for you and how you feel about it or whatever case may be. So, I already put my moisturizer on my face. Y'all know me. This is what I use. And baby, I've been, every night I gotta put my cocoa butter on, stick on. Okay, so clearly out of my shirt, but girl, we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything, I mean. So let me put this thing in my head so this can stay. Gotta be too cute, you know what I mean? I have a whole bunch of like new makeup products that I wanted to try with y'all, because remember when I told y'all I didn't have no makeup to be, you know, doing the sit down videos with y'all. So now I have makeup $300 later, you know what I mean? Not at once, but in the course of time, that's what I spent on makeup, and that's sickening if you think about it. But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. Baby, I gotta come with my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Chocolate. Y'all need to sponsor me, period, because I've been using this stuff since I was in high school. You know what I mean? And I just love it every single time. It get me right, you know what I mean? So if you're wondering what I'm looking at, we're in my bathroom. I have a big mirror right here that I'm looking into. Close up, we gonna use this too. So with that being said, I haven't did a YouTube video in over a month. Like, it's been a minute. And I know that I should be more consistent, but I just wasn't in the space to do anything, right? And before I do my brows, I'm going to cook it. Oh, I'm gonna set them. Set with my baking powder, maybe cheap, but gets the job done. I just find that works better for me. I love pomade too, so that's another thing of why I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, because I just don't necessarily like brows. I mean, pencils, except for my lips, of course. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, I just wasn't feeling motivated to really do any content, nor did I know what I wanted to post. And so since I'm being more consistent on TikTok, well, not as consistent as, well, more consistent than YouTube, I was like, okay, let me just, you know, do that more. I'm gonna do real quiet with this situation, because you already know how brows be. You gotta be quiet. It looks, I know my brows look crazy right now, but I'm not even gonna hold you. I haven't had my eyebrows waxed in months, and I feel like they should be thicker than this, and they're not. So my my TV been acting weird. It's been doing it. So honestly, when I do my brows, I literally have to create a shape every single time. That's why this one's further up here. Like, we gonna catch you up on like everything in one. Like, we just gonna do one video and we gonna just talk about every single thing, okay? So let's start at the top of this year. So I had a dog for literally, like 3 days, right? A lot of people don't necessarily know that because, unless I told you, because for one, you know how like you get kids, you have kids, and at the beginning of them being born, like when they first born, you don't want to be showing them. Baby, I was one of them with a dog. I was one of them with a dog. I just didn't necessarily want to show my dog, and reason being is because I got her from the animal shelter, and when I got her, baby, she wasn't the cutest. I had to fix her up a little bit, right? And when I picked her up, I'm sorry, got my back hurt. When I picked her up, like, she was free. I'm going in it with Tarte, and I picked her up, and so she was free. Like, I didn't have to pay anything. You know, I was good. I was Gucci. So, you know, I go with her, and I'm gonna show y'all. Hopefully, I got the videos so I can show y'all. See, I go pick her up, and you know, we sitting there bonding or whatever the case may be, like just trying to make sure we gonna be each other's vibe, you know, as far as taking her home. And the animal shelter, they wanted to make sure like she liked me. And so she liked me. Like she was running up to me. She was running up to my sister-in-law. So, you know, she was good. So here's the catch though. When I hate multitask with this. When I go get her, like, before we got her, we went to get her, like, clothes, well, not clothes, I'm sorry. Like, you know, the stuff that we need to take care of her. Or I need or whatever to take care of her. Like, my sister-in-law bought her food, we bought her food, whatever the case may be. And everything. So we spent like $100 and some, you know, prior to us picking up, like 10 minutes before we picked her up. And so when we first got her, they got her like neutered. I mean, not neutered. They did like her rabies shots, her vaccinations. Like she was all up to date as far as that is, you know. And so we like, okay, cool, boom. Like they set me up, you know. They set me up. So they told us that we could not wash her for 10 days. Oh, y'all must not know who I is. Y'all must not know who I am. Baby, I am clean. I have such a weak stomach. I smell the wrong thing. It's over with. It's over with. And when you told me that, oh, you messed up. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going with the flow. I'm like, I'm really thinking about it. I'm sitting there thinking. Like, deep down. Like, I was daydreaming as I'm saying that. That's funny. But I was like, oh, no. I can't do that. Like, she has to be clean to come in my house. And so, you know, that was really getting to me. Baby, I took them shears and the clippers I got. I went and gave her a haircut myself. This is pretty hard. Hold on, let me sit back. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm back. Brows is done. I already got moisture on my face, but I'm gonna just take whatever I don't have on my face and put it on here in my hand. So going back to what I was saying. So yeah, I couldn't clean her, and I was like, So I took you seen that girl that be on TikTok like, what's going on? That's how it was. Like, what you mean I can't clean her? Yeah, you're not talking to me. But I'll be on TikTok too much. I'm sure y'all do too. So I took that clipper and I said, yerp, yerp. And I was clean, and I said, look, Gia, because that's my sister's name, Gia, can you help me cut this down? Because, baby, I can't do it. She stank. Tell me why we get her bath the same day. Next day, she still smelled like what she was smelling like before. I said, oh, yeah. That was strike one. That's strike one. I'm learning patience, y'all. I'm learning patience. Okay, I'm really learning. I'm gonna take my Burberry foundation in the shade Chestnut N60, and this is a Fresh Glow foundation. This is the first. So yeah, so we gonna clean her up, do whatever, you know. And it was just not giving. First and foremost, she was throwing up. I even had to say that word because it makes me cringe. And you know, I was like, okay, girl, I was cleaning up the throw up as I'm on the phone. Like, yeah, like it was nothing. But I was on the phone. That's what was keeping me distracted. So I'm gonna take my my palette, Revolution by Makeup Revolution London. That's what it say. And I'm gonna do this little shimmy right here. Yeah, you know what I mean. And we gonna mix it. And we're gonna do over here. I just decided, like, girl, I need to take you back. They was giving me medicine. They said by Monday, if it don't work, you know, you can give us a call. I was going back and forth an hour. I work at home. Even though I work at home, I'm busy. I can't be going, and they close at 6:30, so I get off at 5:30. That's not enough time for me to come do what y'all need to do about my dog. So I said, let me take the dog back because it just wasn't. I just realized, like, I don't really like animals. No shade to anybody else that like animals, but I'm just not really an animal type of girl. You know, I like, and I'm not ready for kids. I realized that, like, girl, you don't need no kids no time soon. Cause I like getting up and go. We was at breakfast, and my mom was like, "You got a child now. Like, you're gonna have to be responsible for." I said, "Oh, that's okay. You ain't gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta worry about me." It just wasn't working out for me, so I just decided to take her back. So that was the situation with that. I was like checking on the website because you can check on the website just to see if she was, you know, see if she was still good and everything, because she was really sick. Like the next day, like I said, she was smelling how she was smelled before when I got her. So whatever she was sick with, it's deep in her pores. And I also did not like that as well. And I was like, I can't really afford to take you back and forth to the emergency room, baby. I wouldn't go like that. You know? So, yeah, that was the situation with that. I really hope she's doing good. If she is, I'm gonna be realistic. If she's still alive, like I really do, because that's how sick she was. Like I was looking up every night because her bed was next to my bed. I was looking up, like, not every night because it was only 3 days. And I didn't even tell y'all the whole story, but I gave y'all the gist. I did try to take her back to a different location. I said I went into another location, like another shelter, and I was like, look, I picked up on the side of the road. I don't know who dog this is. Please take her. I'm going to have to laugh it off. Like, just laugh with me. Go with it. Don't be serious about the situation. I know, like, I know. It was bad. I tried to take the dog back. Animals control came to my house, knock on the door. They like, if you don't come get this dog, it's going to be considered animal abandonment. My mom had to pick up the dog because I was just too embarrassed to come pick her up. I was just like, oh my goodness, I don't know what she's going to do. Like, I don't know what to do. So I took her back. Not to necessarily where she came from, but I took her back. I did. So what? And what? Yeah, anyway, period. I'm really like this in real life. Yeah, she was sitting on the side of my bed, and I was just sitting there looking like, you good? Like, checking if she's still alive. That's sad. Like, realistically, I was doing that. I didn't like that feeling. Moving along. Lighten up the mood, babes. What's tea with me? What is tea with me? I just started getting back on the dating market. Love that for me. I have been single for almost 3 years. I took the time out as far as knowing what I do want and what I do not like and do not want to have in my future relationships, because I'm only getting one relationship, and I'm out the game. Marry me, period. No. No, but I'm speaking into existence that my last relationship will be, my next one, say it. My next relationship will be my last. Like, that's my husband. I don't care what nobody say. And I feel like people always tell me, like, you're young, live your life, and all those things. In my mind, when people tell me that, yes, obviously I'm young. I'm 24. 24. However, just because you're young does not necessarily give you the chance or the freedom, whatever the case may be, to mess up your life. If you know what you want and you know your purpose is on this earth, what are we doing? You know, and I'm not saying have fun and don't live life. That's not what I'm saying. However, I don't want to be sitting there dating multiple people until I get the right person. That's wasting my time and your time. And I'm quick to cut somebody off. Quick, I mean. It's a wrap for you. I don't do that. I like to date with intentions and only that. So if I don't see you in my future, I'm cutting you off. And I'm not feeling no remorse about it. And I'm learning how to deliver things because I know I'm a very blunt person, babe. If you don't know, my daddy blunt, my mama blunt, you know, my family's blunt. Like, I'm a blunt person. I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I'm working on how to say it in a different way. Catch me a couple years ago, baby, I said whatever came in my mouth. But you know, I don't do that no more because I just, you know, you get what you give. I just don't feel like it's necessary to just sit there and date around. Sleep with multiple people and do all that type of stuff. Like, no, my body's a temple, as the guy say, as I would say. And I want to treat it as such. With that being said, my body not also being my hoo-ha, but my mental, my heart, everything. So that's what I mean by that. Because I know people are thinking like, oh, just your hoo-ha. No, just not my hoo-ha. That too. I'm sorry, y'all, I did not spray my brush. Oh, shoot. Where am I going? Nowhere. But I'm giving y'all the whole gist. So y'all better like this video. Can't open it. So I'm using, y'all already know this, continuous setting spray, Morphe. Although I don't want to use this no more. Because I don't like being oily. And I feel like this is how I be looking when I spray my setting spray. Make me matte. That is what's going on in my dating life. I recently just went on a date. Hopefully it's not gonna see this video. With somebody, and girl, I'm really proud of myself because transparency, obviously you guys don't know like my dating history or whatever case may be. Not me feeling my naps, but it was harder for me to walk away from somebody, you know, that I was dating versus now. So I feel like nobody's ever gonna make me feel like how I felt before. And with that being said, when I see red flags, it's quick, fast, and hurry out the door. Opposite direction, you know? So I just felt like, you know, I was seeing the red flags of the person I was considering to get to know. And I decided, like, no. So, short story, I was at the club one day. Well, I was out with my friends. We went to the club with my friend. It was just me and her. We went to the club or whatever case may be. And I got a dude number. Like, I was telling her, like, oh, he's decent looking. Decent. Mid. No shade. But, you know, I was like, oh, he's decent. Like, she was like, want me to talk to him? Like, want me to tell him? I said no. So we exchanged Instagrams at first, you know, and, you know, he was polite or whatever the case may be. He was like, you know, you should make it home safe, all that type, right? We're in the middle of the week because we decided we was going to go on a date Friday. I am not the type of person that likes to have surface-based conversations, and if you know me, you know that. Let's talk about space. Let's talk about everything in this world, please. Don't ask me what's my favorite color. Please don't, what you doing me to death. Please, I'm gonna block you. So, I'm just saying, that's how I am. So, with that being said, sorry, I'm just talking. I feel like I'm talking to you in a minute. So, I'm gonna take my concealer again. And I'm gonna do it. You know how, you know, the girls that get it. We're in the middle of having our conversation. And I want to know, the person that I decide to be with, you have to have a relationship with God. And let me clarify when I say relationship with God. You need to know who he is. You don't need to be so deep in the faith because I'm not there. But that would be nice so you can lead me. However, that's not realistic for me. You just need to know who he is. You need to know this is, you know, this your father, basically. And if you don't, I'm cutting you off. Because why? I don't want nobody to have a relationship with God just because of me. Get to know him on your own. Because when we break, it's because I feel like it's not genuine. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh my goodness, like you had an encounter with him where you had to believe in him. You had to have faith with him. Like, I need that type of situation. You need to have gone through some stuff for you to really know, like, this is who God is. You know what I mean? And not in the trauma bonding type of situation, but if you get it, you get it. I asked him, like, what's your relationship with God? He was like, well, do you pray every single day? I said, I don't go into deficit for I pray every single day. No. Do I say and care protection angels all around about me? Yes. However, I don't go into that for the prayer every single day. I don't. I'm not even gonna hold you. And that's not the question I asked you. So he says, I don't know. I just think that's like it's just a weird question to ask you. What's weird about it? What's weird about it? Because it's giving you don't have one. So, you know me. I'm the type of person that likes to. I'm gonna sit back and observe what you say, your answers, how you move, your actions, you know. Pay attention to a person's actions more than their words type of thing. That's who I am now. You know, I didn't say anything. I was like, okay. Nope. We're moving on. Ooh. Sorry, y'all, dropped my makeup. We're moving on to the next conversation where we're talking about deal breakers, right? If you don't know, I am a 200+ pound woman. I am 5'8" stallion, okay? Do I look like my weight? No, not at all. No. I'm sorry, I'm taking this Burberry concealer in the shade Honey Beige, and I just like a bright under eye, so that's what I'm doing. So with that being said, he says his deal breaker is somebody that's over 200 pounds. In the same breath, he says, oh, how much you weigh? You don't look like you're over 200 pounds. Can I pick you up? Like, can you pick me up, like, physically? I said, okay. You want to pick me up? Okay. You want to know my weight? Why? You going to have me lose it? Because it's no reason for you to know. Like, what type of stuff is that? And, you know, we go on our date and we just, more of the story, we just decided, well, I decided I wanted to go talk to him. He asked me a question like, are we going to ever see each other again? Probably not. Will we ever talk? Probably not. And yeah, I just left it at that because I don't want to waste your time. Mostly, I don't want to waste mine because basically, I'm not the type of person that just want to get to know you on a different level, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm just not interested, right? I love a bright under eye. Give people grace, as my mom would say. But not in the grace, not in the sense of play with me. In the sense of just open-minded to people because we all fall short. And so with that being said, I gave him grace, three strikes and you're out. And I just didn't, you know, Baby, I'm running out of concealer. I'm gonna have to get some next week. That was my first date in about 3 years. It's been a long time, you know. It's been a very long time since I went on a date. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I was very nervous about it. I didn't know what to expect because it's kind of hard for me to it was kind of hard for me to get out there, like, and I wasn't even really out there because I had my friends. Like, okay, like I'll do it, like, okay, you know. And I'm not gonna allow that to, you know, be my last date as well. But moving on. I was having this conversation with my brother. Well, my family, I'm sorry. I was having a conversation with my family, and I'm just not really feeling Atlanta. I'm just not really mentally liking it. And I want to go back home. But I want to go back home, like if I live in Chicago again, I want to live like where I kind of live now, like a luxury apartment type of thing, you know what I mean? So now I'm using my baking powder. I don't want to live, like, I want to live nice, you know? So it's just, it's been on my mind. Like, my birthday is obviously coming up, and I'm having a party. I'm turning 25, and having a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party! Sorry, y'all, I was getting distracted. Okay. Black Opium Shade Snatch, because that's what it's about to give, okay? So I don't really need that much. So yeah, I just have been trying to figure this whole situation out as far as life is concerned. Okay, so it definitely has to get snatched. Okay, so I look ghosty right now. Okay, sorry y'all, I ran out of storage. So let's make this quick, okay? Let me blend this in. Product that I have left over. Okay, so it's side face looks, right? So let's spray her down. And this is just like everyday type of look, if you will. I don't wear makeup every single day, but for the girls that do, period, you a baddie. Shout out to you because you a baddie. Shout out to you because you be the ones that be wanting to put, y'all be wanting to put in the effort every single day, and that's just be not me. You know what I mean? Okay, we back. So, okay. So, real quick, before you go. Okay. I am one of them type of people that likes heavy lip liner. So, if you know, you know. Okay, this is how the everyday makeup looks. I didn't want to do eyelashes and stuff today, for one, because I'm not going anywhere, and two, I am just feeling the no lash looks right now. Eyes are beautiful and you have to see them. You know what I mean? You gotta see these beautiful eyes. You see them? Look into my eyes and you gotta feel mine. I'm gonna link all the products that I use down below. And thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And turn your post notifications for the next videos to come, because I'm gonna be back consistent. So,
where your swag, nigga? Where your swag, nigga? Where your swag, nigga? Where your swag, nigga? Where your